Communicate on a need-to-know basis to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Our communication-related idiom for this month is on a need-to-know basis. Not sure where this idiom actually originated, but I think that the vast majority of us these days know that a need-to-know basis means it's top secret, it's confidential, you're not supposed to look at it, you're not supposed to open it, you're not supposed to know about it, you're not supposed to gossip about it, unless it has something to do with the performance of your job or you have top secret security clearance. I think we're hearing a lot about that in the media these days. What isn't okay for all of the rest of us in this country to know, whether we need to know it or not. A lot of times we don't have access to the information. What does this have to do with growing and building and supersizing our business? It basically means that we tell people what they need to know and only what they need to know, only the essentials, when and where they need to know it. Now, depending on your philosophy, your core values, what you believe and how you believe you should run your business will determine whether you follow a need-to-know basis strategy or not. I tend to be more open with information and share information, but we have to have and decide as business owners, what information are we going to share? A lot of businesses keep financial information and things like salaries of people within their organization secret, and it's on a need-to-know basis because they don't want people to get their feelings hurt. Well, if you're doing something that's going to hurt people's feelings, got to ask yourself, is that really the right thing to do? And are we doing the right thing if it hurts people's feelings? So information sharing, marketing, onboarding processes and procedures, actually all of our processes and procedures and systems. Some industries are very open and share how they do things. Other industries are very competitive, very tight-lipped, very secretive and confidential in how they do things. Relationship building, networking, how we communicate with customers, who we partner with, our vendors. What do we share with them? What do we not share with them when it comes to information about our organization, about how we do things, about our expectations, training, development, personal development, our personal development as the leader of the organization, learning, networking, masterminding, coaching, consulting, all of these topics, we need to decide how we're going to approach them, how much information we're going to share, how much information we need and want when it comes to our organization. Lots of leaders are very hands-on and they want to know a lot more things than they really actually need to know. They just want to know. And there's a difference between wanting to know and needing to know something in order to do what it is that you need to do with your business, as well as in different relationships and as you're building and growing and supersizing your business. The information you need and the knowledge and the wisdom and the lessons learned and the experience you need when you're first starting out in a business is very, very different than when you're supersizing, scaling, and growing that business. And you obtain the information you need as you need it. That's my philosophy nowadays, because there's so much information out in the world. If we don't want to get bogged down with information overload, if we don't want to get dragged down the tracks that aren't right for us, we need to really protect what we think we want to know versus what we need to know. There's a lot of things I want to know about, but I shut myself off and I say, nope, I don't need that information right now, because it will just detract from what I really need to know to do the next thing to grow and build and supersize my business. So love to know your experience with this particular idiom and expression. Guarantee I've used it before, definitely heard it before, will continue to use it, because I think it's a great way of describing, hey, do you really need to know this information, or are you getting an information overload? Is it classified? Is it confidential? Is it privileged information? When it comes to legal and ethical and moral things, or things that don't have anything to do with our business and running our businesses and creating what we want to see in the world with our business, then we probably don't need to know. I think this about a lot of topics that people like to stick their nose in for personal wanting to know reasons, not needing to know reasons. I don't need to know how someone identifies or their sexual orientation to know that they can do an awesome job for my business. I don't need to know what their beliefs are about religion or politics for them to do an awesome job and be a part of our organization and business. A lot of people want to know that. They think they need to know it, but do they really? Do we really need to know everything about everyone? No, we only know the little tip of the iceberg that people show us when it comes to businesses and building businesses and work and life, right? All right. Love to hear your experience with this particular idiom. I will be with you tomorrow with another communication-related idiom. If there's one you'd like to know the meaning of, hit me up. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.